I won't take any action against them because it is the responsibility of the elders to forgive the juniors. So Mamata Banerjee again repeating the point about forgiving the doctors. We said 15 of you can come, but 34 of them came, but we still did not stop them.
তারপরেও তারা 34 জন এসেছেন, তাও আমরা কাউকে আটকাইনি, আমরা সবাইকে অ্যালাউ করেছিলাম। কিন্তু তারা সভাঘর
We allowed everyone, but they did not come inside Nabanno Sabhaghar. Why did not they come? I don't know.
But যে কারণে তারা ঢুকলেন না, সেই কারণটা তো তারা প্রেসকে ব্রিফ করতে পারতেন আফটার মিটিংও, যদি তাদের পছন্দ না হতো।
But the reason why didn't they come inside Nabanno press conference hall, I don't know. They could have stated that.
আমি নিজে টেলিফোন পর্যন্ত ইউজ করি 2-2.5 ঘন্টা। যদি কোনো সিরিয়াস ইনসিডেন্ট হয়, আমি যেহেতু
I have waited 2 hours every day
ফোন আনবেন না, আমি নিজেও নিয়ে যাইনি
for the doctors.
এবং আজকে আপনারা ভাবুন, যদি কোনো এমার্জেন্সি সিচুয়েশন হয়, আমার কাছে মেসেজ আসতে পারতো, চিফ সেক্রেটারির কাছে পারতো, ডিজির কাছে পারতো, হোম সেক্রেটারির কাছে পারতো।
I did not use any phone for 2 hours. I told my officials not to bring my phone or any phone in that area. I did not call anyone from the health department because I wanted to listen to them. I have tried 3 times.
আমার আবেদন থাকবে, আমি 3 বার চেষ্টা করলাম,
The Supreme Court has told them, I tried 3 times, I'm still requesting. Already 27 people died, 7 lakh people did not get health service for them, for the doctors, junior doctors.
কাজ করছেন না জুনিয়র ডাক্তাররা এবং রেসিডেন্সিয়াল ডাক্তাররা অনেকেই।
Many junior doctors and residential doctors are not working.
হার্ট অপারেশন হবে,
many patients are waiting, many people are having heart attack, many are waiting for heart operation.
মারা গেছে একটি ছেলে রিসরার, মনে রাখবেন
15,000 cases are pending, many patients are already dead.
আমি শাক দিয়ে মাছ ঢাকার জন্য
every death is very distressful.
বিনা চিকিৎসায় যে সরকার বামফ্রন্টের আমলে মাত্র 12টা মেডিকেল কলেজ ছিল।
In left front government there were 11 medical college, 12 medical college, and in 11 years I made it into 35. I have created new SNCUs, new medical colleges, hospitals in every subdivision. Even pregnant ladies are dying. What can be more shameful? 1500 emergency case, patients of 1500 emergency cases waiting for 32 days.
সুন্দরবনের মতো অঞ্চল আমাদের সিস্টেম করে দিয়েছিলাম যে আমাদের পেশেন্ট যারা
in Ganga Sagar and Sundarban, in areas like these,
এবং যখনই বাচ্চা হওয়ার সময়
we have given medical facilities.
পাশেই হসপিটাল, সেখানে নিয়ে যাবে, কারণ মায়ের গর্ভ যন্ত্রণা উঠলে তখন কিন্তু মা অপেক্ষা করতে পারে না। মা বাচ্চা দুজনের জীবন সংকট।
Mother cannot wait when she is pregnant and she has her labor pain. She needs medical care.
অপেক্ষা করতে পারে না, কারণ আমরা বলি
they cannot wait, that this mother cannot wait. In heart attack, stroke, people can even die if they don't get medical care.
যেটা হচ্ছে ক্যাথিল্যাব যেগুলো চেঞ্জ করে কিডনি পেশেন্টদের ডায়ালিসিস হওয়ার পরে চেঞ্জ না করার জন্য মারা গেছে পিজিতে।
If someone faced accident, if someone is having kidney problem, kidney catalog change, they cannot wait.
তার অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট হয়েছে, দুটো পা দিয়ে রক্তের বন্যা বইছে, কেউ মায়া করেননি, তাও কিছু বলিনি, কিন্তু বিক্ষোভের মায়ের বুকও তো কাঁদছে। রিস্টার মা উত্তর 24 পরগনার একটা ঘটনা আমি জানি, নিজের থেকে
I know one incident in North 24 Pargana
জীবন বাঁচানোর জন্য
where a person died.
ক্যাথিটার কি বলে ওটাকে, ক্যাথিটার
In RG Kor, one person died because of accident.
ক্যাথেটার যেটা চেঞ্জ করে তার কারণ হচ্ছে অপারেশনের পরে ওটা লাগানো হয় যখন একটা কিডনি ট্রান্সপ্ল্যান্ট করা হয় সেইটা পর্যন্ত আগেরটা আমি ক্যাথল্যাব বলেছিলাম আই উইথড্র দ্যাট ওয়ার্ড ক্যাথেটার যেটা চেঞ্জ করা হয় সেটা চেঞ্জ করা হয়নি ফলে মারা গেছে
Because
তাদের পরিবারগুলোর প্রতি কি
one person died because of kidney complication after not getting care.
মোমবাতি জ্বালাবো না আর একটা প্রদীপ জ্বালাবো না
We don't want to light another candle.
27 জন ইতিমধ্যেই বিনা চিকিৎসায় মারা গেছেন আর কত মানুষ যে চিকিৎসা না পেয়ে বাড়িতে মারা গেছে
27 patients died not getting treatment.
আমরা জোগাড় করার চেষ্টা করছি আমার হৃদয় কাঁদছে সবার জন্য ডাক্তারদের আমরা মনে করি তারা ভগবান
I am crying, my heart is crying for the patients who have died, 27 of them. We believe doctors are like God.
তারা এমনকি ছুটি পর্যন্ত ক্যান্সেল করে ডিউটি করে ডিজাস্টার হলে পুলিশ ডিপার্টমেন্ট
Many doctors even cancel their holidays and work when there is a disaster.
বা কোনো বাড়ির দুর্যোগে সেই রকম আছে কর্পোরেশন সেরকম আছে হেলথ ডিপার্টমেন্ট সেরকম আছে ফায়ার ব্রিগেড ডিপার্টমেন্ট
Corporation, health department, fire brigade, these are emergency services.
আপনারাও ছুটি পান না ডে নাইট যখনই ডিউটি করতে বলে এমার্জেন্সি সার্ভিস আপনাদেরও ডিউটি করতে হয় অল্টারনেটিভ না
Police, doctors, they don't have any holidays. Health, fire, journalists, corporation,
আমাদের জানাবে তাদের মনের কথা
they are younger than us, and I expected they will come and they will share their mind with us. Supreme Court gave them time.
সময় আমরা কেউ কিছু বলিনি সুপ্রিম কোর্টের টাইম পেরিয়ে যাওয়ার পরে সুপ্রিম কোর্টের নির্দেশ ছিল স্টেট গভর্নমেন্ট
Only after the time limit set by Supreme Court is crossed, I have told them to come for this meeting.
তারপরে কিন্তু আমরা ডেকেছি তাদের 2 ঘন্টা অপেক্ষা করেছি আসেনি
Yesterday I waited for 2 hours.
মিটিংটা সিএস ডেকেছিলেন কিন্তু আমি বসেছিলাম যদি ওরা আসে আমি চলে যাব আমি তো অনেক সময়
The CS called but I waited. If they come I would have went. I would have gone
আমি
to meet
ওইভাবে
them.
দেখি না অহংকার হিসেবে দেখি না উদ্ধত হিসেবে দেখি
Elders always love the youngers. The senior doctors are working.
বড়রা ছোটদের ভালোবাসে আমি জানি অনেক সিনিয়র ডাক্তার
Many senior doctors are working and toiling hard.
অভিনন্দন রইল বাংলার মানুষের আবেগের কাছে আমি বলবো আমি ক্ষমা
To all of them
আপনারাও আশায় ছিলেন
we thank them, all the senior doctors who are working.
আমি 2 ঘন্টা বসে আছি আমি 3 দিন ধরে বসে আছি আমি শুধু একা নই আমার সাথে
I will tell my people that I have been sitting for 2 hours in the last 3 days.
যদিও তারা জয়েন করেছে কেউ 1 মাস আগে
I am asking forgiveness to the people of Bengal for this situation.
আছে ওদের দুঃখ হয় তা সত্ত্বেও মিটিং ডেকে
I called the meeting and they came to the gate of Nabanno, but they did not come for the meeting. I will request them to return to work.
আপনারা কাজে যোগদান করুন
I forgive them.
আর যেন কোনো মৃত্যু
I forgive them and I tell them to return to work.
আর আমি চিফ সেক্রেটারি হোম সেক্রেটারি ডিজি যারা আছেন তাদের বলে দেব যদি এরপরেও তারা
if you want to sit for a meeting now, you can sit with the CS or the DG.
চেষ্টা করলাম I tried my best.
From my side, I have tried my best.
I spent 3 days for them, waiting and waiting that they should have come, they should have settled their problem. Even when they didn't accept the verdict of the Supreme Court, instead of that also, I waited 3 days with my highest officials, including Chief Secretary, Home Secretary, DG, and my MOS. But I am sorry, I apologize to the people. I apologize to the people of this country and the world people who are supporting them. Please give your support, I don't have any problem. We want justice for Tilottama. We want justice for common people. We want justice for treatment for common people. We want that as per Supreme Court instruction, they must join their duty. Though 3 days are over after the Supreme Court verdict, instead of that also we are not taking any disciplinary action, because sometimes we have to tolerate. It is the duty to tolerate sometimes. Tolerate করাটাও ধৈর্য ধরাটাও একটা পরীক্ষা। অনেকটা ধৈর্য আমরা ধরেছি।
Tolerating is also an exam, and I am tolerating this situation.
কিন্তু আপনাদের আমি বলবো
I will tolerate more, but I will request you to return to work.
এবং আমি জানি তাদের মধ্যে অনেক গ্রুপ এসেছিলেন, অনেকে আলোচনা করতে আগ্রহী ছিলেন, কিন্তু দু তিনটে গ্রুপ বলবো না, 2-3 জন বাইরে থেকে ইনস্ট্রাকশন আসছিল এবং তারা
many of them were interested to talk, but 2 or 3 of them did not allow.
তাদের কাছ থেকে পেয়েছি আমরা যেটুকু, যে তারা ইনস্ট্রাকশন দিচ্ছে
2-3% in the meeting from outside got instruction from outside to not take part in the meeting.
And other state, it never happens anywhere. ইউপিতে 6 মাস আগকার করে দিয়েছিল, র্যালি ব্যান করে দিয়েছিল এবং এমার্জেন্সি সমস্ত ডিউটি ব্যান করে দিয়েছিল স্ট্রাইক করবার। এই ফেব্রুয়ারি মাসে
I am not in support of emergency situation.
কারণ আমি এমার্জেন্সি সাপোর্টার নই।
I have everything in my hand, but I am not taking action.
আমি দানবিকতার সাপোর্টার নই। আমি একজন মানবিক মানুষ, আর আন্দোলনে আমার জন্ম হয়েছে।
I am a human person,
কিন্তু দয়া করে
compassionate person, so I don't want to take action against you.
যেমন হয় তার সমাধানও হয়। আমি 26 দিন সিঙ্গুর নিয়ে আন্দোলন করেছিলাম, বামফ্রন্ট সরকারের একজন মন্ত্রী আসেনি আমার সাথে কথা বলতে।
I was sitting 26 days when I was protesting for Shingur. No minister from the left front government came and met me.
কিন্তু আমরা প্রথম দিন থেকেই চেষ্টা করে যাচ্ছি। We tried our best.
But we are trying since first day.
জনগণ আমাকে ক্ষমা করবেন আমার এই কটি কথা বলার জন্য। আমাদের নামে আমাকে অনেক অসম্মান করা হয়েছে। আমাদের সরকারকে
they have disrespected me a lot.
অনেক অপমান করা হয়েছে।
My government has been disrespected a lot of disrespect and insults.
অনেক অপপ্রচার হয়েছে, যারা সাধারণ মানুষ জানতেন না।
Many lies and misinformation was spread.
কিন্তু আশা করি মানুষ বুঝতে পারছেন।
We are also saying that we demand justice.
ওরা চাই চেয়ার। আমি মানুষের স্বার্থে এমনকি নিজে পদত্যাগ করতে রাজি আছি।
But they don't want justice.
আমার মুখ্যমন্ত্রীর পদ চাই না, কিন্তু আমি চাই
they want chair. They don't want justice, they want chair.
আর তা না হলে কিন্তু আপনাদের যেমন আন্দোলন আছে, পরিবারগুলো যদি আমাদের কাছে
common people are understanding the truth.
আমরা তার জন্য তৈরি থাকব। অনেক ধন্যবাদ।
Because you have to answer to your family, we also have to answer. So there Mamata Banerjee was speaking. Mamata Banerjee was speaking in a press conference.
Well, in fact, after that deadlock between Mamata Banerjee and the protesting doctors, what was supposed to be a coordination meeting between the protesting doctors and the Chief Minister has now turned out to be yet another deadlock. And the Chief Minister trying to turn around the table and saying that she has been disrespected, this at a time when the protesting doctors have been demanding that justice for Abhay should take place. Let me also go back to my colleague Kishalai for quickly taking our viewers to the facts of the case. What is it that the protesting doctors are asking for, and how exactly that the Chief Minister has conveniently twisted this?
Well, Shawan, it's very important to note as well that the Chief Minister in this press conference mentioned 4 times that she forgives the doctors. She is forgiving the junior doctors. She has told this 4 times. And then she repeatedly said that I waited for 2 hours, 3 days. I waited for 2 hours in the last 3 days. She mentioned this 4 times. So 4 times mentioning about how she forgives the junior doctors, and 4 times she mentioned how she was waiting for them. But the fact of the matter, as you asked Shawan, what is the fact of the matter? The fact of the matter is the junior doctors are waiting for 33 days now. Since the day Abhaya's body was found, since the day this heinous crime came out, and since the day all the corruptions of RG exploded, the junior doctors have been on the streets at various locations, have been protesting. The people of Bengal have been protesting. The people of Bengal have been demanding justice. Mamata Banerjee very well twisted the whole story and now is pointing fingers towards the doctors, saying that 27 people died for you and now I forgive you for what you have done. That is what she is saying. Mamata Banerjee is saying that all the responsibility of the death of 27 people and all medical negligence that happened in the last 1 month is because the junior doctors have called for the cease of work. And then she says, I forgive you because I am the compassionate person, I am the bigger one, I am the one sitting in this chair, so I forgive you, but return back to work. I am not taking any action now. She mentioned I am not taking any action now, but I have all the equipments and everything that is needed, all the legal validity or all the legal provisions that...
Well, in fact, the statement that's been made by West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee after she says that she is ready to resign. Kisholai, the twist essentially being that she says she's willing to forgive. Forgive whom exactly?
Said, I am ready to resign if it is needed. I don't have any affection for the chair, but I am forgiving the junior doctors for what they have done, and they have disrespected me. They have disrespected my chair, my government. I am ready to resign because I don't have any affection for chair. They want chair. Now, I don't know what she means by they. She also pointed out how maybe 2 or 3 junior doctors are receiving call from someone to continue protesting. So she might be hinting towards any political interference in this movement. She might be hinting that some doctor is receiving call from some political personality who is directing the doctors to continue movement against her government. And she said, she did not say I will resign. She said that I am ready to resign if it is needed. I don't have any love for the chair. But she still remains in the chair and also points out finger at the doctors, saying it is the doctors who have created this mess and 27 people died, and I am ready to resign, but I forgive the doctors and I'm continuing to hold this government. If the doctors want to have a discussion now, they can have it with the CS and the DG. I won't be available. She didn't say I won't be available, but she said effectively that now if the doctors want to have a meeting, they can have it with the CS and DG. I have had enough. I waited for 3 days. Now it's done. That is what she's meaning, Shawan.
No riders to it. Let's be very clear. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee says that she is ready to resign. This after Mamata Banerjee time and again has tried to deflect this entire issue. I just want to bring back the entire timeline to what the Chief Minister has said in the past. From blaming the BJP as well as the left parties for creating a stir in the state of West Bengal to now saying that I am forgiving the junior doctors, the same very junior doctors who have been protesting, have been out on the streets for the last 30 days. And the fact of the matter is this, ladies and gentlemen, that after waiting for days, finally, you've had the Chief Minister who's been completely cornered by the people of West Bengal. She's agreed to meet the protesting doctors, and now a sham comes up. And that is, the Chief Minister says that she waited for 2 hours. And the protesting doctors did not come up only because there was an issue over the live streaming of this entire meeting. Remember, there are 5 demands that were made. Let's just put out the 5 demands that were made by the protesting doctors. And were they justified or not? And whether at all the Chief Minister could have actually listened to what the protesting doctors had to say. So much so, today most of these protesting doctors have still been outside Nabonno for several hours put together, and the Chief Minister spent over several minutes simply stating that she is the person who is forgiving the protesting doctors. Those very doctors who have been out on the streets braving the heat, the rains in Kolkata, demanding justice for Abhaya, fighting for the rights of every doctor in the state of West Bengal. The Chief Minister of West Bengal says that the protesting doctors are the ones who have disrespected her as well as her government, and now perhaps the audacity that the Chief Minister has had, where she says that she's willing to perhaps resign. This after not even resolving the issue. This after her Kolkata police's entire investigation has been compromised. Several questions have been raised by the protesting doctors as far as this very case is concerned, and questions were being raised as to why exactly was the Kolkata Police Commissioner Vineet Goyal, as well as the former principal of RG Kaur Hospital, Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, being protected, and why exactly are they being protected? Why exactly have there been no answers to the questions that many have asked today? The lapses in the investigation that have been carried out so far. Remember, Republic Bangla has been reporting relentlessly, exposing the lapses, the loopholes in the investigation that has been carried out by the Kolkata police, and there is no answer. I just want to take a moment and perhaps take our viewers through what has happened in the last 33 days, and the fact that the demands that were made, the 5-point demand, we're just going to put that out on our screens in a short while from now. There are 5 demands that were made by the protesting doctors, and why exactly the Chief Minister perhaps now says that she could not fulfill any of them, rather simply putting the entire blame on the protesting doctors by simply saying that they are responsible for the deaths that are taking place in the state of West Bengal. It is the doctors who are basically responsible for the failing condition in the hospitals in West Bengal. The entire blame is now being put on the protesting doctors. Kishilai, I want our viewers to know what is it that the Chief Minister had to say immediately after the protests that took place, when there were women on the streets of Kolkata reclaiming the night, and thereafter an insensitive response really came in from the administration, where she essentially said that this was largely a political conspiracy.
Well, exactly, Shawan. I'll take you back to that particular moment when the Chief Minister, in the very beginning, when Abhaya's body was found, it was the second or third day, the Chief Minister came out with the insensitive statement saying, we cannot bring back the girl, but what we can do is offer 10 lakh rupees to them. That is what she said. She disrespected the family members. Later on, when the protests intensified, she completely gave it a political color, saying it is BJP who is trying to derail her government. This she said after the after the RG Kaur attack happened, where allegations were on TMC workers who came in disguise and destroyed evidence. That was the allegation by the doctors. There was a protest, peaceful protest, Raat Dakhol Abhijan, or reclaiming the night movement, after which this happened. And there has been several cases where TMC leaders came out and spoke against the doctors in very lewd terms, in a dirty way. They tried to completely stamp the doctors politically. Today the Chief Minister is saying that I forgive the doctors. She ends her statement by saying that I am ready to resign, but she gives a rider. She says, I am ready to resign for if it is needed by the people, jodi manush chahe, manusher sharthe, which means if it is for the sake of the people, then I am ready to resign. But then in her previous statement, she has already completely differentiated the doctors from common people by saying that because of you, the junior doctors, the common people are facing problems. The common people are dying. Mothers are dying. The ones pregnant moms are dying in the hospitals because of you. So because of you, common people are going through these difficulties. So she already differentiated between the doctors, junior doctors, and the common people. And then she ended her statement by saying, I forgive the junior doctors, and if it is for the sake of the common people, then I can resign. So there she plays it. She completely tries to take out the junior doctors movement apart from common people. But the fact of the matter is, from the very beginning, we saw thousands and lakhs of common people coming down on the streets, roads with the junior doctors, keeping awake the whole night with the junior doctors. It is not just the 7,000 or 6,000 junior doctors on the road, but hundreds and thousands of common people with them. Mamata Banerjee now tries to differentiate, to disperse the common people from the junior doctors, and tries to isolate the junior doctors, but the junior doctors won't back out. They are saying the protest movement will continue. Shawan.
Well, in fact, these are some of the insensitive statements that have been made by the Chief Minister as well as her party colleagues, from blaming the other political parties as far as this that has taken place, the protests that are taking place on the streets of Kolkata, something that many have been saying, that why exactly would the Trinamool Congress government really defend the Kolkata police to begin with, and whether at all they have been trying to shield someone very influential. These are questions that were also asked by the junior doctors. In fact, one of the topmost demand that has been made by the junior doctors was the resignation of Kolkata Police Commissioner Vineet Goyal. It was basically corroborated, justified by the junior doctors by saying that first there is an inordinate delay in the FIR that was filed. Let me also go across to BJP senior leader Locket Chatterjee, who is joining us on this broadcast. Ms. Chatterjee, thank you very much for speaking to Republic TV. You have the Chief Minister today saying that she is willing to resign if needed, and she is willing to forgive the junior doctors. Ms. Chatterjee, if you can hear me, the Chief Minister says that she is willing to forgive the junior doctors. She is willing to step down if needed.
Thank you so much. ममता बनर्जी आज जो स्टेटमेंट दिया, पूरा पश्चिम बंगाल का जनता चाहते हैं। अगर वो जस्टिस नहीं दे पाया, 30 days ओवर, 34 days ओवर, अभी तक उन्होंने जस्टिस नहीं दे पाया। शी शुड रिजाइन। पश्चिम बंगाल का जनता का मांग है। जूनियर डॉक्टर्स लोगों का जो मांग था कि लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग करने के लिए, वाई ममता बनर्जी मतलब परमिशन क्यों नहीं दिया इसमें? ममता बनर्जी क्यों राजी नहीं हुआ? सुप्रीम कोर्ट का भी लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग होते हैं।
वो कहती है कि
एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन,
वो कहती है मिस चैटर्जी, वो ममता बनर्जी ये कहती हैं कि लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग की कोई अथॉरिटी उनके पास नहीं है, और क्योंकि ये पूरे मामला को सुप्रीम कोर्ट देख रहे हैं, जिसके कारण आज वो लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग करना मुश्किल हो जाता है। और वो कहती हैं कि वो माफ़ी कर देती है उनको, जो लोग आज रास्ते पर है, जो लोग ये बात न्याय के लिए मांग कर रहे हैं, उनको माफ़ी देने की बात कर रही है वो।
मतलब वो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग हो सकता है। अभी उन्होंने जो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस किया है, क्या नाटकबाजी है, क्या नौटंकी है। और जूनियर डॉक्टर को माफी किया, जूनियर डॉक्टर ने उनको माफी किया कि 34 डेज शांतिपूर्ण से उन्होंने आंदोलन किया। जूनियर डॉक्टर्स ने उसको रेस्पेक्ट देके किया है, अच्छे से उन लोगों के पास गए हैं वो लोग, और वो लोग आलोचना करने के लिए वो लोग रेडी है, डिस्कस करने के लिए रेडी है। तो ममता बनर्जी, ये छोटा सा मांग था ये लोग का, जो बेटी का उस दिन ऐसे करके ब्रूटली रेप एंड मर्डर हुआ था, उससे तो कुछ नहीं था, उसका विचार नहीं दे पाया। ये छोटा सा मांग को नहीं रख पाया। इतना अहंकार है उनका, ये अहंकार बंद होना चाहिए। ममता बनर्जी शुड रिजाइन।
Ms. Chatterjee, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. The BJP now demanding the resignation of the Chief Minister. There is also more breaking news now actually coming in with regards to the Raj Bhavan in Kolkata. We'll try and play out in a short while from now. West Bengal Governor has put out a stinging statement about the Chief Minister, where he says that he is going to socially boycott the Chief Minister. It's an unprecedented situation in the state of West Bengal, where you have the governor of the state now saying that Chief Minister of West Bengal happens to be Lady Macbeth of Bengal. He is not going to indulge the Chief Minister in any social occasion. We're going to play that soundbite in a short while from now. But a quick recap for all our viewers who are tuning in right now. Unprecedented situation brewing in the state of West Bengal, where protesting doctors for the last 33 days have been demanding 5 issues. On 5 issues that the protesting doctors have been working on. In fact, they were demanding the resignation of the Kolkata Police Commissioner Vineet Goyal on the grounds that this was a completely botched up investigation that was carried out by the Kolkata police. Thereafter, as far as the meeting that was supposed to take place at Daburno, in fact, the protesting doctors were demanding that live streaming of this meeting should take place. The Chief Minister should be present. These are some of the demands that were actually made. A series of insensitive comments have actually been made by the Chief Minister, not for the first time. Since the Abhaya case has come to light, people of Bengal have been out on the streets reclaiming the night from a bizarre diktat that was actually issued after the Abhaya matter. We have actually seen the great lengths that have been taken by the Trinamool Congress government in the state of West Bengal to basically protect their own. Let me once again go back to my colleague Kishela, who is joining us from the Republic Bangla newsroom. It's a big statement that has been made by the Chief Minister. Of course, it comes at a time when she's been completely cornered. One would say that she's basically trying to save this very moment for herself and to save her chair.
Well, it was in a way that the Chief Minister was probably waiting for the doctors to not attend the meeting, because she had everything ready in her hand shower. She had all the statements ready, she had her points ready, she came with a paper, she was reading out from that paper many important points, and she was speaking to the media in a way that everything was already there in her mind. So in a way, she prepared herself for this press conference where she spoke about how the doctors did not come for a meeting. She waited for 3 days. She repeated that for 4 times. She repeated for 4 times how she forgives the doctors, and she has repeatedly said that it was because of the doctors that the people of West Bengal are dying. So she has in a way endeavored to segregate the people of West Bengal from the junior doctors and try to corner them in a way. Also, on the other hand, the governor of West Bengal has come out with scathing attacks on the Chief Minister, saying that he will be completely socially boycotting the Chief Minister, not attending her programs, and also he will not call the Chief Minister in any of his programs. He has also come out saying that the Commissioner of Police of Kolkata Police should be facing criminal charges because of what he has done. So unprecedented way where the governor directly attacks the Chief Minister, taking her name, saying these scathing statements which are in no way, we did not see these statements coming from him before in all these years. He was the governor of West Bengal. So at one hand, the Chief Minister holding that press conference, the whole Bengal and the whole country is probably shocked by the way the Chief Minister so confidently said today that she is forgiving the junior doctors. It should have been the other way around. The doctors should have been given the position to forgive her because of how her administration handled the junior doctors and the whole case. The whole case from the very beginning was completely botched. Her administration allegedly tried to tamper with the evidence, tried to cremate Abhaya before time, and hurriedly in a way that no one can take up the matter after that, and in a way defended her police administration and whatever the police administration did. So in a way, she should have been asking for forgiveness, but she now forgives the junior doctors for whatever they have done. And now we have a response from the governor saying that this Chief Minister is a complete failure, both in the role of Chief Minister and in the role of the Home Minister, and that he is socially boycotting the Chief Minister from this moment. Shower.
Well, a string of bizarre comments that have been made by the Chief Minister, and now you have doctors who were made to wait outside Daburno only because the Chief Minister felt that she is not in a position to fulfill any of their demands. The Chief Minister now saying that she is ready to resign. Stepping at a short break.
Director, the taste of success. Amity University is organizing an international conference on semiconductor technologies, materials to chips, with over 200 speakers and delegates from top organizations and global academic institutions from 11 countries. This is another initiative by Amity, aligned with the Government of India's semiconductor mission.
बहुत एक्साइटिंग है प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी का विजन कि इंडिया में सेमीकंडक्टर्स डेवलप हो और सेल्फ रिलायंस बढ़े, और जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी जी की पॉलिसीज सेटअप की हैं टू इंसेंटिवाइज सेमीकंडक्टर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इन इंडिया इज़ वेरी वेरी एक्साइटिंग। ये बहुत ही परफेक्ट टाइमिंग है इंडिया का सेमीकंडक्टर मिशन का, सेमीकंडक्टर अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ डेवलप करने का, क्योंकि AI बढ़ेगा, अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ बढ़ेंगी, और आई रियली बिलीव कि बेस्ट इज़ येट टू कम।
I think there's no parallel to that. His leadership is so exceptional. It has not inspired just India, it has inspired the entire world. Modi's leadership, things are so nice that the whole world is coming with me to this summit.
Really, really excited and delighted by Prime Minister Modi's vision, consistency, and foresight into what is needed from a semiconductor industry ecosystem development perspective for India. Apart from all of that, I have to say, after speaking to many political leaders in the Western world, I haven't met a single one with such a deep expertise in our specific industry. Very impressive.
We are really excited about the vision of the Prime Minister and how he's looking at the digital infrastructure for the future of our country and the Viksit Bharat, and the important role that semiconductors will play.
I think that what the Prime Minister is doing right now to elevate India on the global scale is what not only India needs, but what the world needs for India to be at the forefront of the manufacturing renaissance that's about to happen. I think within the next decade that India can be a leader on the world scale.
His message is always simple and clear, so we know what he wants. Absolute clarity always helps, makes very agile and fast progress.
No, I'm extremely impressed with the...
This is the Republic Kitply Bio Bond Studio. Stay tuned for all the breaking news and updates. I'm Suesha Sawant. Let's get started.
ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಿಟ್ಗಳ ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲೇ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಮೈಲುಗಲ್ಲು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗಿದೆ. ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಹಾಸಂಗಮ, ಇದು ಕನಸಿನ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ದಿಗ್ಗಜರ ಸಮಾಗಮ ಅತಿ ಶೀಘ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ.
बहुत एक्साइटिंग है प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी का विजन कि इंडिया में सेमीकंडक्टर्स डेवलप हो और सेल्फ रिलायंस बढ़े, और जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी जी की पॉलिसीज सेटअप की हैं टू इंसेंटिवाइज सेमीकंडक्टर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इन इंडिया इज़ वेरी वेरी एक्साइटिंग। ये बहुत ही परफेक्ट टाइमिंग है इंडिया का सेमीकंडक्टर मिशन का, सेमीकंडक्टर अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ डेवलप करने का, क्योंकि AI बढ़ेगा, अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ बढ़ेंगी, और आई रियली बिलीव कि बेस्ट इज़ येट टू कम।
I think there's no parallel to that. His leadership is so exceptional. It has not inspired just India, it has inspired the entire world. Modi's leadership, things are so nice that the whole world is coming with me to this summit.
Really, really excited and delighted by Prime Minister Modi's vision, consistency, and foresight into what is needed from a semiconductor industry ecosystem development perspective for India. Apart from all of that, I have to say, after speaking to many political leaders in the Western world, I haven't met a single one with such a deep expertise in our specific industry. Very impressive.
We are really excited about the vision of the Prime Minister and how he's looking at the digital infrastructure for the future of our country and the Viksit Bharat, and the important role that semiconductors will play.
I think that what the Prime Minister is doing right now to elevate India on the global scale is what not only India needs, but what the world needs for India to be at the forefront of the manufacturing renaissance that's about to happen. I think within the next decade that India can be a leader on the world scale.
His message is always simple and clear, so we know what he wants. Absolute clarity always helps, makes very agile and fast progress.
No, I'm extremely impressed with the leadership Prime Minister Modi has shown here. I think it shows really a very strong commitment and dedication to make India a powerhouse in the area of semiconductor technology. Well, we're very impressed with the new vision that beyond manufacturing, Prime Minister Modi also wants to invest in long-term R&D, and so from our side we want to form a very strategic partnership to enable India also to become strong in R&D.
I think his vision and the execution thereof is one of a kind, truly commendable.
It's really good to see Prime Minister Modi's leadership over the last few years, because as you know, semiconductor is essential technology for all digital industries, and with Modi ji leadership, there is a big momentum, compared to 3 years ago. I have been fortunate to be involved in from the beginning, and it's really positive to see every year there is big improvement.
In the last 2-3 years, the enthusiasm and the focus around the sector with clear strategy of how to and where to invest from design all the way to manufacturing. And right now, what I'm seeing, the interest is to go from a engineering center to create products, and for both local.
Prime Minister's Aarti at CJI's residence Elks Lobby. Lobby raises alarm over separation of powers. Why can't CJI celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi? Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
Amity University is organizing an international conference on semiconductor technologies, materials to chips, with over 200 speakers and delegates from top organizations and global academic institutions from 11 countries. This is another initiative by Amity, aligned with the Government of India's semiconductor mission.
Well, if you call having Chinese troops in 4,000 square kilometers of our territory handling something well, then maybe. So I don't think Mr. Modi's handled China well at all.
Do you think under Modi that India has managed the US-China competition well?
Well, if you call having Chinese troops in 4,000 square kilometers of our territory handling something well, then maybe. We've got Chinese troops occupying land the size of Delhi in Ladakh. I think that's a disaster. Media doesn't like to write about it. How would America react if, a neighbor occupied 4,000 square kilometers of your territory? Would any president be able to get away with saying that he's handled that well? So I don't think Mr. Modi's handled China well at all. I think there's no reason Chinese troops should be sitting in our territory.
Do you think under Modi that India has managed the US-China competition well?
Well, if you call having Chinese troops in 4,000 square kilometers of our territory handling something well, then maybe. We've got Chinese troops occupying land the size of Delhi in Ladakh. I think that's a disaster. Media doesn't like to write about it. How would America react if, a neighbor occupied 4,000 square kilometers of your territory? Would any president be able to get away with saying that he's handled that well? So I don't think Mr. Modi's handled China well at all. I think there's no reason Chinese troops should be sitting in our territory.
Do you think under Modi that India has managed the US-China competition well?
Well, if you call having Chinese troops in 4,000 square kilometers of our territory handling something well, then maybe. We've got Chinese troops occupying land the size of Delhi in Ladakh. I think that's a disaster. Media doesn't like to write about it. How would America react if, a neighbor occupied 4,000 square kilometers of your territory? Would any president be able to get?
For 33 days, protesting doctors have been on the streets of Kolkata. Today, when they were supposed to meet the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee says that she waited for 2 hours and now she's willing to resign, at the same time forgive the junior doctors. A bizarre comment and a string of bizarre comments that have been made by the Chief Minister over the last few days. In fact, now the West Bengal Governor says that he's socially boycotting the Chief Minister. An unprecedented situation is building up in the state of West Bengal. Listen to what the Chief Minister had to say.
সোশ্যাল নেটওয়ার্কে অনেক ভুল বোঝাবুঝি হয়েছে, অনেক কুৎসা অপপ্রচার হয়েছে, যারা সাধারণ মানুষ জানতেন না যে এর মধ্যে একটা কালার আছে। মানুষ এসেছিলেন বিচার চাইতে তিলোত্তমার, কিন্তু আশা করি মানুষ বুঝতে পারছেন ওরা বিচার চায় না, ওরা চায় চেয়ার। আমি মানুষের স্বার্থে এমনকি নিজে পদত্যাগ করতেও রাজি আছি।
Well, an unprecedented situation has come up in the state of West Bengal, where you have the governor of the state now saying that he's going to socially boycott the Chief Minister. Union Minister Sukhanto Majumdar is joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Majumdar, the Chief Minister says that she's willing to resign, and a bizarre comment goes on where she says that she's willing to forgive the junior doctors. She says that the meeting could not take place only because the live streaming became the bone of contention.
See, the first question you have asked, that she is ready to resign from the post of Chief Minister. Then my question is, from the end of BJP, that who is restricting her to do so? Even I feel that even her cousin is also ready to accept her resignation. So who is restricting her? Even the people of West Bengal, they have laws. They are.
She's indirectly, Mr. Majumdar, she's indirectly saying that the current situation is a result of the protests that are taking place, fueled by you and your party.
See, this is the agitation. These agitations are done by the people, common people. BJP in the second, maybe the last bench. But the common people, they are agitating. Now, you just send your camera person and reporters to those junior doctors. Rarely there is any BJP supporter. But they are protesting, common women are protesting, they are coming out on the road. Everybody in this state they have lost their faith on this Chief Minister, and they are asking for the resignation from her end.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Majumdar, for joining us on this broadcast. Super Prime Time Max coming up with Arnab Goswami on the other side. After this short break, Super Prime Time Max with Editor-in-Chief Arnab Goswami.
Director, the taste of success.
Amity University is organizing an international conference on semiconductor technologies, materials to chips, with over 200 speakers and delegates from top organizations and global academic institutions from 11 countries. This is another initiative by Amity, aligned with the Government of India's Semiconductor mission.
Well, if you call having Chinese troops in 4,000 square kilometers of our territory handling something well, then maybe. So I don't think Mr. Modi's handled China well at all.
You think under Modi that India has managed the US-China competition well?
Well, if you call having Chinese troops in 4,000 square kilometers of our territory handling something well, then maybe. We've got Chinese troops occupying land the size of Delhi in Ladakh. I think that's a disaster. Media doesn't like to write about it. How would America react if, a neighbor occupied 4,000 square kilometers of your territory? Would any president be able to get away with saying that he's handled that well? So I don't think Mr. Modi's handled China well at all. I think there's no reason Chinese troops should be sitting in our territory.
You think under Modi that India has managed the US-China competition well?
Well, if you call having Chinese troops in 4,000 square kilometers of our territory handling something well, then maybe. We've got Chinese troops occupying land the size of Delhi in Ladakh. I think that's a disaster. Media doesn't like to write about it. How would America react if, a neighbor occupied 4,000 square kilometers of your territory? Would any president be able to get away with saying that he's handled that well? So I don't think Mr. Modi's handled China well at all. I think there's no reason Chinese troops should be sitting in our territory.
You think under Modi that India has managed the US-China competition well?
Well, if you call having Chinese troops in 4,000 square kilometers of our territory handling something well, then maybe. We've got Chinese troops occupying land the size of Delhi in Ladakh.
Back-to-back attacks amid Ganesh festival. Amid attacks on Hindu processions, India antagonizes Hindu seers. Since when did Ganesh Chaturthi become a flashpoint? Debating tonight at 8:30 p.m.
Amity University is organizing an international conference on semiconductor technologies, materials to chips, with over 200 speakers and delegates from top organizations and global academic institutions from 11 countries. This is another initiative by Amity, aligned with the Government of India's semiconductor mission.
I don't care for no songs and proses. I don't care for no sweet boys with roses. All I want is a touch of love.
The attempt to end my husband's life was a horrible, distressing experience. Now, the silence around it feels heavy. I can't help but wonder, why didn't law enforcement officials arrest the shooter before the speech? There is definitely more to this story, and we need to uncover the truth. The attempt to end my husband's life was a horrible, distressing experience. Now, the silence around it feels heavy.
Last year, the NDA government introduced in Parliament 3 new bills designed to replace 3 existing statutes which formed the essence of our criminal justice system. This year, on the 1st of July, the NDA government notified these statutes, which thus came into operation. For the 5th edition of the Ram Jethmalani Memorial Lecture, it is only most appropriate that the topic be the 3 recently introduced and notified criminal statutes. We have a very distinguished panel of lawyers to speak on the subject. All of them are celebrated practitioners of criminal law, and I assure viewers that their respective addresses on the new criminal statutes, their efficacy and their drawbacks will be informative, interesting and insightful.
Prime Minister's Aarti at CJI's residence Elks lobby. Lobby raises alarm over separation of powers. Why can't CJI celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi? Debating tonight at 9 p.m. Back-to-back attacks amid Ganesh festival. Amid attacks on Hindu processions, India antagonizes Hindu seers. Since when did Ganesh Chaturthi become a flashpoint? Debating tonight at 8:30 p.m.
Omar Abdullah recently made a statement in Kashmiri making a fervent appeal to the people to protect his honor.
That I don't know why should I comment on something, but his assault on Kashmiri language was a bit deplorable.
You have called him tourist as well.
He is touristy and he is very unlike a Kashmiri. He doesn't look like any of these people. See, I can sit with them, talk to them in Kashmiri. He can't do that. He's not a part of this landscape.
Prime Minister's Aarti at CJI's residence Elks lobby. Lobby raises alarm over separation of powers. Why can't CJI celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi? Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
Ram Jethmalani was a legend most of all as a criminal lawyer. It would have gladdened his heart that independent India enacted statutes in the domain of criminal law which, while repealing some provisions of the existing criminal statutes, introduces some new ones. Last year, the NDA government introduced in Parliament 3 new bills designed to replace 3 existing statutes which formed the essence of our criminal justice system. This year, on the 1st of July, the NDA government notified these statutes, which thus came into operation. For the 5th edition of the Ram Jethmalani Memorial Lecture, a lecture series introduced in 2020 in memory of Shri Ram Jethmalani. It is
from Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. watching Republic. From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm told Mamata Banerjee has offered to quit, and that's good because she should have offered to quit a long time back. We're sick and tired of a corrupt government, a government under which there have been maximum number of murders, there is a syndicate, there are gang wars, there is gangsterism. There is untold corruption, untold amounts of Muslim appeasement. The demography of Bengal has been completely ruined. There is open infiltration from across Bangladesh. And this person, Mamata Banerjee, whenever she feels her chair is under doubt or she's going to lose her position, she threatens to unseat the government in Delhi. Mamata Banerjee has offered to quit, and that is good. She should have offered to quit a long time back. There are many reasons she should have quit. I need to know when she's quitting. I don't just want to know whether Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister, is quitting. I want to know whether Mamata Banerjee, the pathetic Health Minister of Bengal, is quitting as well. We just don't want to know whether she's quitting as Chief Minister from the Chief Minister's position, because if a person called Mamata Banerjee continues to be Home Minister of Bengal, then that's very dangerous for the people of Bengal. Having such a person in office, in any office, is dangerous, is against public interest. And if she's offering to quit, it is no act of martyrdom. For she deserves no sympathy, not an ounce of sympathy. And if she's doing this only as another act in her endless political drama, then Mamata Banerjee, understand, if even in this offer of resigning, you are not genuine, there'll be double the anger against you now. Accept it, Mamata Banerjee. The people of Bengal have turned completely against you. They hate your corrupt, your inefficient, your unempathetic, your selfish, your completely incompetent government. Mamata Banerjee should resign because of the delay in filing the FIR. The police didn't even want to file an FIR. She should resign because I believe she played a direct role in destroying the evidence by asking her top officials to go and demolish the crime scene, demolish the murder scene. Why did you do that, Mamata Banerjee? Do you think because you're offering to resign, I won't come night after night and ask for what your role is? As far as I'm concerned, Mamata Banerjee, you should face a polygraph test. You should be called in for intense interrogation. Why did you ask for a destruction of the murder scene? You should have quit a long time back because this scamster who has even faced sexual molestation charges while on a foreign assignment, Sandeep Ghosh, you were protecting him. When you know very well he was leading the cover-up, which means you were leading the cover-up. You protected him and you cared two hoots for the people, which is why you even promoted him. You thought you'll get away with it, Mamata Banerjee? No, one crime too many, one act of evil too many. This is an evil government. It has to go. And Mamata Banerjee, you can tell your nephew Abhishek Banerjee also that there is no point in hiding, hoping that when you go, he will come in. Because he's not just your proxy, he's not just your shadow. He is the same Mamata Banerjee government. He cannot differentiate himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Mamata Banerjee should quit because she tried to bribe the parents of Abhaya. Mamata Banerjee should quit because she cast aspersions on what they were saying. This is a politician without an ounce of empathy. Mamata Banerjee should quit politics. She should not just quit the Chief Minister's position. She should quit politics for trying to ensure there was a quick and fake autopsy followed by a hurried cremation. Mamata Banerjee, it's not just the anger of the people. Just imagine the bad karma that is on you for what you have done. Just imagine how you have handled this whole situation, and just imagine how arrogant you were, how pathetically arrogant you were, because you are experienced with so many lynchings and gang rapes and murders that you thought you would get away with this one too, but you haven't, and you won't, Mamata Banerjee. So don't do this drama of quitting. Quit. Quit if you're serious. And even if you said that as an aspect of political drama, then I think there should be a bigger protest against Mamata Banerjee now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mamata Banerjee has uttered mistruths about Abhaya's parents. Of all the things you can do, ladies and gentlemen, she forced the parents of the victim to come out in protest against her false statements. How could you do this, Mamata Banerjee? Tonight, I have just one thing to say to you, Mamata Banerjee, and I hope someone shows you this video. The end of your political journey will have one headline: a politician hated by the people. Today, nobody is with you, Mamata Banerjee. I really hope someone shows you this video. Nobody is with you. Do you think those stooges in the Trinamool Congress, your political chamchas, are with you? They are not. They are deserting you one by one. One by one they are deserting. Do you think those rootless wonders who you are giving Rajya Sabha seats are with you? They are not. They will also leave you. Nobody is with you, except I even doubt if Abhishek Banerjee is with you. Just look at the way he's distancing himself. He's trying to make his own political career. In fact, let me tell you, Mamata Banerjee, Abhishek Banerjee has been distancing himself from you for the last 1 year. Every opportunity he gets, he distances himself from his own aunt. That is the reality. Nobody tells you this, but I'm saying it on television. And now, as you face a tsunami of public anger, let me tell you, Mamata Banerjee, nobody is scared of you either. And that's the worst thing for you. Nobody is scared of you. Your police summons, your torture, your targeting of the media, your arresting reporters, all your crimes have piled up. And that is why this time, nobody, you are asking why people are angry with you? You are asking now that you expect the people to forgive you? Forgive you for what? Years and decades of deceit, lies, corruption and exploitation? For running a dictatorial tyranny? For being the worst chief minister in the history of the country? And for thinking you can manipulate people? You could manipulate some people, but that was some time back. Now there is Republic, Mamata Banerjee, and the public is with Republic. And you are facing a kind of anger that you've not faced before. Go out, ask the people, meet the people, beg them for forgiveness, but they won't forgive you. Not this time. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 debates tonight. 1, Mamata Banerjee's offer to quit. 2, why should we be quiet if Ganesh Chaturthi processions are being attacked? Who says keeping quiet is secularism? It's not. And debate number 3 this evening. The India Alliance and the Congress has a huge problem if the Prime Minister celebrates Ganesh Chaturthi with the Chief Justice of India. If the Prime Minister had gone for an iftar, they would have said it's a great thing. The Congress really has a problem with Hinduism in any way. That's debate 3, and here are the headlines this Thursday evening on the Debate Tonight. Non-stop protests facing a tsunami of public anger. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee now says she is begging for forgiveness, and she says she is ready to resign, that she has offered to resign as Chief Minister of Bengal. More than 52 people are arrested so far in Karnataka's Mandya after violent clashes spiked by communal tensions disrupted Ganesh Visarjan processions. See these pictures. Devotees place Lord Ganesha's idol in front of the police station to protest against the complete breakdown of law and order and the targeting of Hindus in Mandya. The entire opposition and the pseudo-secular lobby goes into a tizzy when the Prime Minister visits the Chief Justice of India's house for Ganesh Aarti. Veteran CPM leader, Politburo member Sitaram Yechuri has passed away at the age of 72 after battling prolonged illness at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Delhi. I don't know whether it's drama. I hope it's not. Or I don't know it's because there is huge pressure on her. Or because this time she has realized the level of hatred that she faces for her years of exploitation in Bengal. But the headline today is Mamata Banerjee has offered to quit. We are waiting for the details. We are waiting to see the succession plan. Some people are saying Abhishek Banerjee will take over, which is the only thing worse than having Mamata Banerjee as Chief Minister. We are also not sure whether she will continue as Health Minister or as Home Minister. But many